Hi guys, in this video here I'm going to show you how to do the lovely fan stitch. It's really beautiful pattern, as you can see. If you want to extend it across, it's worked over 8 stitches. If you want to extend it across, you can add a few more onto the side of it. It would make a beautiful scarf. As you can see, if you hang it down, it's beautiful. You can make it as a beautiful scarf. You could have it as a panel in a piece of work, on the side of a cardigan, on the sleeve, on the edge of a sleeve. You could put it down at the edge of a sleeve as a cuff. It's really, really nice, and it's very, very easy to do. So I am going to go ahead now and start on, this is actually double knit. I am using a 5mm hook for this, and I'm using double knit wool. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just start doing a slip knot. And I am going to do 28 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So there we have our 28 stitches. So from the eighth chain from the hook, you are going to do 3 trebles, 1 chain and 3 trebles. So we're going to go count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this one, we are going to put our hook in, wool over, bring it through. So you have what looks like a little swing. Wool over, bring it through 2, wool over, bring it through 2. So that's your first chain, or your first treble, sorry. So now you're going to do 2 more trebles in here, and you're working into the same chain space all the time on the bottom. So that's your second treble, and then we're going to do our third treble, and we are going to do 1 chain. Now we are going to do another 3 trebles into this same chain space. Now what we're going to do is we're going to count 3 trebles. We're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, or 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one we are going to do a treble. So it's yarn over into your chain space, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, bring it through 2. So now you have your treble here. On the bottom you're skipping 3, on the top you don't skip any at all. So it's yarn over again. So we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3 into our fourth one. We are going to work 3 trebles. So that's 1, 2, 3. We do our 1 chain and we do another 3 trebles. 1, 2, and 3. So we go straight into doing our skip 3, 1, 2, 3 into our fourth. We do our single treble, then we skip again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to do our 3 trebles, 1 chain. Oh, hang on, look, I got a knot here. Sorry about this. I'm going to get knots in the yarn. What did I do here? That's what I get for trying to rush. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so we have our 1 chain done, so we're going to do our 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, and in the last chain, your very last chain, pull your work across, in your very last chain you are going to do your 1 treble. So now to get your height for the next row, we are going to do 3 trebles. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn our work like so. And instead of doing anything else, what we're going to do is into the 1 chain space that you did from the previous here, we are going to insert 3 trebles, 1 chain and 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do our 1 chain. Pull your work across if you can't, if you don't think you have enough space. We're going to do another 3 trebles. So wool in, bring it around. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And into the top of your treble from the previous round, you go into your chain on the top and you do a treble into the top of this. So then what you do is you go back into your 1 chain space of your fan that's here. So in the middle, you're going to do your 3 trebles, 1 treble, 2 treble, 3 treble, 1 chain, and you're going to do your next 3 treble into the same 1 chain space from the row before. So this is your 3rd one. So you can see now you've got your 1, 2, 3, your 1 chain, and 1, 2, 3. So instead of doing any, you don't do any chains, you don't do anything, you literally put yarn over and into the top of your chain space, or your chain that's here from your treble, that's your treble, the top of it, you do a treble on top of the treble. And then into the fan that you have here, so you're going right into the middle of it, you are going to do your 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3. You're going to do your 1 chain, and then you're going to do another 3 trebles into the same 1 chain space from the fan that you had below. Okay, so there's your 3, that's your 1 chain, and there's your other 3. Now into the, what I do is when I come to the end of the fan, so what I do is, see the little here on the bottom, the underneath side of your chain, I insert the hook there. Sometimes it's easier to do it, and then I do my treble into that, so it actually holds it in place there for you. So then you do your 3 chain up, you turn your work, and you go straight into the middle of your fan from the previous round, and you do your 3 trebles, 1 chain, and 3 trebles. So you can see you've got 1, 2, 3. That's the 1 chain, 1, 2, 3. So now you put your yarn over, and into the top of your treble from the previous round, you do a treble into the top of that space. So you're going to work into the next 1 chain space of the fan from the previous row. So you do your 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, followed by your 1 chain in the middle as always, yarn over, and you do another 3 trebles into the same 1 chain space from the fan. Now we're going to go back into the top of this one, so you put your yarn over into the top of the, into the top of the treble, and you make a treble. You go straight into fan that has the one chain space. So you do a treble into here. So that's 3 trebles. You do your one chain, push your work to the side, it won't break. You do your next 3 trebles, working into the same one chain space. And then into the top of the fan here that you have, into the top of the 3 chain, I go into the bottom of it, I catch it here. Oops, got away from me there. I just catch it there with my hand. Then I turn the hook, so you can see it's caught there. I turn the hook and I just continue doing treble. So it actually just holds it into place for you. I think it makes it look a bit neater as well. So you do your 3 chain, you turn your work, and then you're going to do your 3 trebles, 1 chain and 3 trebles into your 1 chain space of the fan. So it's wool over, in, wool over, bring it through, wool over, bring it through 2, wool over, bring it through 2. Here's my pooch again. He might try and jump up onto the bed now. That's his usual trick. Nope, he's leaving. So now we're going to go into the top of our treble from the previous round. So you can see here, you're going into both, you're going into the chain. So you do your treble on top of the treble, and then into your next fan, you do your 3 trebles, 1 chain, and 3 trebles. So that's your 3 trebles and your 1 chain. Pull your work to the side, and then you do your next 3 trebles. And into the top of the treble from the previous round, you do a treble, followed by your 3 trebles, 1 chain, and 3 trebles into the top of the fan. Now this is really a lovely stitch. There is another version of it you can do. I might show you on the next round or on the next row, just to show you the difference that it might make. Instead of going in through the 1 chain space, I'll do one that goes into the actual chain on the top, and you'll see the difference. That's also nice too. So for the very first one, what I do is I have my wool over, and what I do is I grab underneath the chain with my hook. So you can see I have one there, and then I just put my hook the other way, so I have the chain the right way around, where you can see the chain on the top. So into this chain space, once you have the first one in, it's much easier to crochet into. It does take a little bit more time, because if you're a tight crocheter, it'll be slightly harder for you to get the hook into the 1 chain. I just wanted to show you this, and the pooch is back. I just wanted to show you this so you could see the difference in the work. I'll do 2 rows of it so you can see. So now we're going to go into the top of our treble, and again, what you do is you separate the 2 3 chain spaces, and I grab my hook underneath like so, and then put the hook this way, and then that's the start of it. So that's my first treble. And then the other, to do the other trebles, then it is actually, it does work out a little bit easier. So this is this going to be the second treble, and then we have our third treble. Then we're going to go into the top of our treble from the previous row, the single one on its own, and then like before, grab your hook and catch underneath. I just find it's easier to do it this way rather than trying to struggle to do it the top side. And so that's 2, 3, 1 chain, and you do your next 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3, and like before, at the very end, I grab the underneath side of my stitch, put my hook the right way around, and then I work this way, and I do my treble into the last one. So you're going to do your 3 chain again. You're going to turn, and like the last one, we're going to catch the hook, bring it through, and we're going to do our 3 trebles, 1 chain, and 3 trebles into the fan. So now we're on to our second, third chain, or third treble. So you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, your 1 chain space, and your 1, 2, 3. Now what we're going to do is into the top of our treble, and then catch the, oops, for some reason it doesn't want to work this time. And you're going to do your 3 trebles, your 1 chain, followed by your 3 trebles. This would be absolutely beautiful on a baby cardigan. I think it'd be gorgeous if you had a baby cardigan made of this. It'd be fab. One, even if you had a plain back and just did your fronts like this, because you could have the scallop on the front on both sides. It'd be beautiful. So there's our third one, and into the last one, we're going to get our hook in here, and there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this off. At the end, I always do my 2 chain, and then I cut, and I bring the hook, pull the hook through, grab it with my nail and push it down, and then you're guaranteed it's not going to rip. So just to show you the difference between the two, this one has been, these 2 rows here have been crocheted into the actual 1 chain that was on the previous row. These ones haven't been crocheted. They've been crocheted into the 1 chain space. So that's the 1 chain space. This is into the 1 chain. This one actually looks slightly smaller. This one actually looks much chunkier, which is really bizarre considering I never changed the yarn and I never changed the hook size. So that's the pattern. So you can see if it was on the end of a sleeve, it would be lovely as cuff or on the top of or even on a baby's cardigan. It'd be fab. I hope you like this video, and please subscribe and share. And until the next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.